If you say you didn't shoot me, why won't you get on the stand and say I didn't shoot this bitch? You say it online every day. You figure out how to get your niggas to say you didn't do it. You figure out how to get the blogs to say you didn't do it. But the one motherfucker it would have mattered from was you. You should have said, I didn't do it. Kelsey did it. If she did it, why wouldn't you just say she did it? Kelsey, if you did not do it, why won't you just say, I did not do it? I know who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the fuck you in jail.
So Meg Thee Stallion went on an irate rant recently that has the entire internet losing its shit after two things happened. First, the bodyguard/driver that was there the night she got shot came forward with a statement saying that he saw the other woman in the car that night, her ex-bestie, Kelsey, with the gun. Not Tory. Big deal, right? Two, her ex-boyfriend Party has been going on a blog tour exposing the ups and downs in their relationship after her new single painted him as a cheater, and he responded with a song of his own, exposing her.
I asked you to your face, did you fuck them niggas? And you swore on your mother. I knew from then I couldn't trust her. More lies from the lips of a lover.
Now, with all of this breaking news and the fact that people have been split since day one on whether or not Tory is really guilty, Meg took it upon herself to do an IG live addressing it all. And to be honest, she blew everything up even more and also made herself look even worse. Why? Because while Meg may be a victim, her story, since the beginning of all of this, has never been straight. And the public has caught her in multiple lies. From the time she went on the Gayle King interview and cried, telling the world that she never slept with Tory.
Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
Then turning around and hitting the stand and saying the exact opposite, allegedly.
She's going to come back and complete her testimony this afternoon. It started with questions about Tory Lanez. She testified that she knew him only for a short time leading up to this incident. They were friends. She was asked, were you intimate? She said yes. She was asked, were you exclusive? She said quite happily, no.
And now she's claiming that the song she dropped that hit every blog in the world painting her ex-party as a cheater, claiming that she got her man getting head in the same bed that they sleep in, well, she's trying to act like that had nothing to do with him.
I don't have anything bad to say about my ex. I genuinely don't. Like, if I'm not talking about you, why are you talking about me? You say I didn't cheat. So why you thought that bar was for you, friend? If it wasn't you, why the hell is you talking to me? That doesn't make sense.
And if that's the case, why did you let the world drag this poor man through the dirt for weeks, knowing everyone had assumed that it was him, and now you're saying that it wasn't?
That one line, like, made people not want to interview me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, this is proud of me saying anything, making any song. I'm like, oh, nah, he's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? My whole, I've never, y'all know me for a long time. I've never been a bad person, never been painted any type of way in the media at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that one, it hurt me personally, and then two, it like tarnished my image. It tarnished my, you know what I'm saying? Tarnished.
You see, people want to be on Meg's side, but she makes it hard, and then acts oblivious as to why people are always questioning her integrity in these situations. And even now, with the news of Tory Lanez's legal team still fighting for his freedom after being sentenced to 20 years, she's again not making any sense.
This is getting denied every time they try to set a motion for a new trial. So they trying to pull shit out the air like, okay, let's do this now. I'm not about to keep going with y'all. Y'all defending somebody who didn't even take the stand and defend themselves.
Like, are you expecting the man to not use every resource available to get himself out of prison? I mean, that's literally, like, why wouldn't he? And Meg went from telling the world that she didn't originally speak up because she wanted to protect a black man to being elated that he got 20 years. So again, something doesn't add up. And I'm all for protecting black women, and I think we should believe all women, but the story has never been straight. From reports, they were all intoxicated. There was some type of fighting, and the eyewitness that they brought to the stand said that they were all fighting. And to this day, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of them really actually know what happened all that well. Things can happen very fast when tempers are flaring and liquor's involved, and all of this started because allegedly Tory was sleeping with her best friend, and when Megan found this out, shit went left. But not only that, we would later find out that rapper DaBaby had just been with Megan allegedly before she was with Tory. And Party in his interviews and even song seemed like he was having lady trouble. He was having trouble with Meg and the multitude of men she may or may have not slept with. This conversation makes Meg look good because even if she's in the right and is doing everything right, every time she goes back to talk about it, there seems to be new information that comes out that just doesn't make it sound right. And at this point, giving it more energy when you're now the biggest star, at least that's free in the conversation only brings more light to it and hypes it up even more. I mean, I don't know why, like the story had legs, but now it has even more. And with the bodyguard now coming forward who was there, an eyewitness, was the driver of the car and was absent during the trial, now saying that in a written statement with his name signed at the bottom that he saw Kelsey with the gun and not Tory, that makes this all look a whole lot crazier. Now, either Tory Lanez is some type of mastermind with giant sums of money that is able to pay off people and move people around and is orchestrating this wild theories and trying to cast a reasonable doubt for an appeal, and she's been claiming something like this during this entire case, or this is just a really messy situation. A man's fighting for his freedom, and Megan is trying to make sure he stays in jail. Now, to be honest, maybe Megan could be looking at it from the standpoint of, if this man manages to prove his innocence in a court of law or to appeal and to get out, then he will somehow beat her in this whole thing, and it will look bad for her and her career if Tory Lanez just pops out of jail in 6 to 12 months, beats the case after the fact, and is back to being a household name and a chart-chopping artist. I could see why she would probably want him to stay in jail, especially when she's tied her career up so much in this entire drama and mess. And the problem that I think that Megan is having now is that she has relied on this for way too long. But not just the Tory situation, but painting herself as a victim even in her own relationship with Party. So now she's fighting for her version of the truth once again, and instead of talking about Megan's music or her next music video or her album, we're back to talking about the drama surrounding her. And the problem with that is that she keeps adding fuel to that fire instead of keeping the focus on the fact that she is an artist. Things to promote yourself and then get mad when the world talks about it or others try to defend themselves. If you want to be messy, well, shit's gonna get messy. But let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think this helps or hurts Meg, or do you think it really doesn't matter and she's just speaking on it because she knows Tory Lanez is not getting out of jail? Whatever is going on with her and Party will blow over, and it's just under the chance to blow off some steam, get the blogs and the internet talking about her again, and keep the whole Megan Thee Stallion train running. I don't know. To be honest, I don't have an opinion. I just think it's all a bit strange, and if she really wants to divorce herself of all of this extra BS, she should probably let the courtroom do the courtroom stuff, and if you don't want your business in the street, well, don't put it in the street, baby. But I am Joe Stone, and this is the Church of Joe Stone podcast. When cool comes to pray, you can stay and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video come your way. We find the most shocking and provocative stories in the culture and take it to church. I will see you in the next one.